Well, hello. It is Tisk day. Good afternoon, good evening. I hope all are well. I hope all are safe. So I want to speak on empath or being empathetic, and that's pretty much just being open with your surroundings. You see and notice others' feelings and emotions, and you actually feel for what's going on around you. For instance, if there's a place on fire, you will be concerned, and more than likely you'll go out to your way to help to make sure everyone's safe and good. So that's pretty much like the healing and the the care, healing and the care energy, to say the least. It's kind of one of those. Oh, I know you'll take care of me, or oh my gosh, done saved the day. So basically, I am an empath. So I'm big on energy, vibrations, and I guess you could say emotion. I wouldn't consider myself emotional, but if you're emotional, then I would feel your emotions or feel your pain. Like I said, if you're crying, more than likely I'll get teary because I literally feeling what you feel. To the point where when I used to work at fast food or work at like grocery stores and stuff like that, the employees and the employer will be so happy to see me because they know like, oh, the world is a better place now. Or oh my gosh, whew. Because I remember when I was working at McDonald's, as soon as I got there, they said, oh my gosh, thank God you're here. Like I don't know if they said that. They're like, okay, now I can stop working and watch you do my job and yours, or just thank you for bringing in a set of light, or thank you for bringing in some great energy to where now we're gonna have a great day at work. And most of the time it is like that. You'll know if I'm at work because the place will be spotless and it'll be done. There will be no out of order, won't be pots and pans everywhere. Everything will be the way it's supposed to be. And that's called a balanced energy, balanced environment. And I say that because I named this particular video when the empath goes cold, because notice how, okay, when I come through, I usually save the day. I'm usually the help, um, basically anything you think of it, more than likely I'm going to help. And I already referenced the workplace. So what about when it comes to people on the ground, or if you're around other men or men and women, and you're taking care of them, you're being loving and caring and helping if there needs to be help, pretty much, pampering people, and when it's not there. So basically I've been taking care of you, changing your diaper, feeding you, clothing you, healing you, all of that. And then when I don't do it, guess what I'm called? I'm called evil, mean, selfish. I'm like, excuse me, me? I'm like, literally, I couldn't be selfish if you paid me. Like, I literally, right now in this moment, I have to force myself to not help people who don't help themselves. Like, literally, I gotta force myself. And a part of me do kind of feel like, well, damn, are they gonna be all right if I do, because it's like they're so dependent on me because they know, like, oh, I know you're gonna save the day, to where they literally drop the ball on themselves because they're depending on me to pick them up. And again, here's the thing, but when I don't do it, selfish, I was called selfish, mean, evil. So the latest person called me, oh, you've been mean to me lately, and their definition of mean to me is because again, I'm not waiting on you hand and foot. No, you cannot use my trinkets. No, you cannot have a dollar. It's one of those things where it's like when I draw back that energy or draw back what I can't come to you for. Again, you want me to take care of you, but when it's time for me to take care of, I can't go to your department. You want to borrow money from me and empty my bank account. But when I need a nickel from you, I can't come to you for money. So that's where the whole evil, mean, selfish comes in. And even that part too. Like, oh, okay. It's the other way around. Oh, okay, well, hey, empath, do you need anything? Do you need anything from this, and that? Have you eaten? And it's like, okay, whatever. But at the same time, I can return those favors. If you buy me lunch, I can buy you lunch. If you take me out for a drink or a glass of milk, I can return that favor. So I'm thinking, like, when people call themselves doing for me, like, this is why I'm big on doing things genuinely, so you won't feel like you're making me, like, oh, well, I bought you dinner. Now I'm entitled to you talking my ear off for an hour. Like, no, if anything, I'd rather pay for my own dinner, so then therefore I can carry on to what I'm doing without having to feel like I'm obligated to you, you see? And I'm thinking that's what it is. Everything has to be reciprocal. If you're coming to me to save your life, I need to be able to depend on you to save mine. And if I can't, that's why I'm running for the hills. That's why I'm evil, mean, selfish now, or becoming those things, because I have no problem helping the world. But at the same time, it becomes wear and tear if I'm literally always taking care of you, always taping your head back on. But again, when it's time for me to fall down the stairs, you're nowhere to be found, either because A, you don't want to, or you don't know how to help me. That's where I draw the line. Because there's literally people in my rotation they're comfortable with coming to me for money. Oh, well, can I borrow this for this and this for that? And then mind you, it was another particular young lady. I ain't gonna name drop on her, but obviously she taught me that obviously she's irresponsible with her spending. So if you know you don't have any money, if you are borrowing money from me, if you know you don't have any money, use that 10 cents or that dollar that you want to borrow from me to save towards your next bill, or to save for something that you really need. Don't ask me for $1 so you can go party or go to a birthday party. To me, that was the last straw. So you mean to tell me in the middle of a recession, you want to borrow money for a damn birthday party and not borrow money for what you know your ass is going to be begging for again next week? And I'm thinking like, okay, how about this? That's going to be, just to let you know, this is your last rodeo. And that's where I draw the line. Because again, let me need some birthday money. Go to her, oh no, I'm broke. She's going to tell me she's broke, but then come to me to borrow whatever she needs after she's irresponsible. So you go party, and then next week, oh, can I borrow that $200, $300, $5,000 that I asked you to borrow? Can I borrow all that from you? Basically, can I borrow the money that I wasted on the birthday party from you? So basically, I got the gumption to dick around and blow and throw money in the air, but then come back next week to ask you for that same money. That's why I said, okay, yeah, drawing the line. So that's basically where I'm at. If I feel you just sucking on my energy and you're becoming parasitic, there's other two. There's another gentleman else around me. That's the one. Oh yeah, you've been mean lately. I've been mean. It's just like you're not gonna be sucking on me like you're a damn vampire. You're not sucking my energy like a damn hungry, starving ass recession vampire. You're not. So I was thinking like they just want you, oh, can I use this? Basically want to use you up for all your worth. And again, you can't ask them for a nickel, literally. And that's another thing too, before I get to babbling. If you're around people, now I understand it's hard to get your hands on the filthy lucre for two reasons. Because A, it's probably not available, and B, it's probably going extinct. The money is literally on its way out the door because it's losing value, and then it's already wasn't worth nothing in the first place, and then it's hard to come by because there's no jobs, there's no way it's actually earning it. But if you're content with being broke, like literally, oh, I'm broke, I've been broke a long time, and I'm okay with just barely having lint in my pocket. People like that, you don't need to be asking me for nothing, because I'm going to be looking at you like, hold on, you mean to tell me you're content with being broke and you have the nerve to ask me for a nickel? And a part of me should be like, oh, just give them the nickel. But no, if you're comfortable with being broke, or you need to stay there, if you're going to be broke, then that comes with toe tags, really. That comes with it's a certain lifestyle when it's time to be broke. That means you won't have a lot of things that you think I'm going to give you. That's where I draw the line, because you're able-bodied. This is a grown-ass man, mind you, and you're able-bodied. So there's no excuse. I don't want to hear, oh, well, I'm older, or I don't have a job, or I'm broke, or injured. No, able-bodied. You have all fours. There's nothing wrong with you. You're very healthy. You're in one piece. So, and it's for you to have all of your limbs and be content with being broke while having all of your limbs, when there's people who don't have arms or legs and they still strive and thrive to have more in life, to me, that's no. So basically, you're saying you're dead weight. You're no different than those people crying over EPT. So that means if you call yourself being dependent at a time such as this, you're basically telling the world that you are disposable. And if you don't believe me, go to the machine world, or go to the population control department and ask them who do they consider dead weight or dependable or disposable. And they're going to tell you the ones who are on the ground sitting around waiting for help. If you're waiting for Uncle Sam, you're waiting for someone to push you around because you have one leg. And again, I don't want to sound insensitive, but again, if you call yourself needing help or being dependent at a time such as this, you will be disposed of. That's what's happening. You had the nerve to be elderly, need somebody to take care of you at a time where nobody's getting paid to do that. When people were getting paid to take care of you, they weren't doing it properly. Let alone, I got to pay care of you for free? You're going to learn then. That's what I said. That's how you learn who the hell you're around, who really cares about you. If they do things genuinely. It's hard to find people who does things genuinely. I'm probably the only one that does things genuinely, but most of the time, because I do it genuinely and out the kindness of my heart, or do it without hesitation, that gives people the gumption to take advantage. Just like with the young lady, she knows, she felt like she can be irresponsible, because if I need something, I'm going to come to Tease. She'll save the day. She'll give it to me. And then once I put two and two, mind you, this ain't the first time she's done that, but it was the last straw, was not too long ago. When you say you want to waste money at a birthday party, when you want to keep asking for the same thing, I need $10. I need $5, or I need 10 cents. If you know you need 10 cents, save that for what you need 10 cents for. That's of some nutritional value. Don't say you need 10 cents so you can waste it at the club, and then literally right after the club, you got 10 cents. It don't work like that. That's where I draw the line. I know you're going to save the day, so that means I'm going to be reckless. So basically, I will be considered a coddler. Not toddler, coddler, meaning I'm going to coddle you. If you have habits, oh, don't worry, I'm going to save the day. No, I'm not a coddler. I mean, again, it's a difference between helping you and healing you and setting you up for failure. I don't set people up for failure. I will tell you about yourself so you'll see what's going on. But the whole, I'm relying on your health, your strength. I'm relying on your energy. And I'm thinking, once I notice that you're hooked up literally like a parasitic, recessionist, starving vampire, when I notice you hooked up to my energy like that, then that's where I will wax cold. So now I'm evil, mean, selfish, all that. And I'm perfectly fine with it. I might be salty about it at first because I know it's not true. There ain't nothing, shit selfish. I'm not selfish enough. Trust me, if I was selfish, I would be in a completely different level. Like literally, you wouldn't even be able to complain to me right now. So selfish, that's one thing, no. Now, if I were selfish, trust me, I would be on a totally different level. Evil, mean, I would be on a totally different level. And I'll have a few blood splatters on my shirt. So if we want to go there, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not. Trust me, I'm totally not. That's one reason why I'll be a little bit salty about it. Come think like, no, that's not me at all, dear. That ain't me at all. But I'm thinking people just get offended because, like, damn, I was looking forward to, siphoning and suckling on your energy. And they don't. Like I said, they love the energy. Like I say, I have very powerful energy. I might come through and blow the lights out. Or come through, oh my God, pink, you like, eyes big. Speaking of crazy energy, now I don't know what this was. I don't know if this is one of those grocery store pranks, but I went into the Whole Foods. When was this? Maybe two or 3 days ago. But basically, as soon as I get to the line, there's a line to the east and line to the west. So basically, there's a line that I'm in, and then the line that's to the left of me, there's another line because there's registers. You know, the registers go by the row. You're like, oh, got register 1, 2, 3. Let's say like I'm at register 2, and register 1 are both open. So we got one line and line number 2. So I'm in line number 2, and this pink lady, she gets in. She comes in the line directly behind me, as if we're together. Like she's so close to me, like right behind me. So I'm like, okay, well, you do know there was another line like that. I didn't say anything, but I'm noticing, and mind you, I'm on the phone too, so I got my headphones on, so I'm not really worried about her, but I do notice that she's right behind me. So there is a such thing called social distancing, which I was doing social distancing before it became a trend, like as far as, oh, this is a requirement. Give me 50 feet or give me 6 feet. And I do that on a regular day. So there's a guy that's in front of me, and once the belt clears, then I drop my stuff. So tell me why. As soon as I put my drinks on the belt, she puts her stuff right next to mine as if we're together. And the cashier had to put the stick between my drink and her box that she had. And she was so close to me to where it's like, you would swear we're together. Now, she didn't say, excuse me. And the only reason why I didn't go off on it, I figured, pink women, they're not really... I don't want to go as far as saying they're not human, but it's like they're so barbaric, and I don't want to just blame it on pink people or pink women or pink people in general, because they're not the only barbarians out there. But they're so barbaric to where sometimes they don't realize what they do. That's why most of the time they get away with crimes, because they're so barbaric. It's a part of them. With that young man, I forgot where this was, but it was a young man I think he came from a rich family, but he killed his family, and he was a murderer. But they was like, well, we can't penalize him. He suffers from basically he suffered from barbarianism. All he knows is being a barbarian. So they couldn't punish this poor barbarian. So I'm thinking, like, with them, they're so reckless. And again, I don't want to just beat up on pink women, even though they can be very freaking reckless. And you thought the black woman was the devil, but let me shut up. So she was so damn, didn't say nothing. She was just more like, yeah, I'm on your feet. And again, I could have said something. I could have told her, ma'am, can you get your pink ass back, your pink ass? And I could have acted a fool, but maybe that's what she wanted it. So she can get oh my God, I just got cussed out by greatness. Some people do that. They get off on that. They get a reaction out of you, and they're like, oh my God, greatness or pink, Jesus just slapped me. And it's like they get turned on by it. So I don't want to wring her neck, and now I got to explain or make a police report for harming this poor pink woman that was overstepping her boundaries, to get a reaction out of greatness. So I'm thinking, like, I didn't even process her. I just figured, okay, she's a barbarian. She can't help it. So I'm thinking like she could have just been like, oh wow, I just want to see what you're going to do, or you're going to say something to me, or are you paying with food stamps? I don't know what her deal was, but it was just like, yeah, she sounds about right. You got that barbaric mind frame, as some people do. They feel entitled to your energy. They feel like, oh well, I can jump in front of you. They got that well, Mexicans got that real bad, trying to jump in front of you in line, think like, oh well, since we're the new niggers. No. So it's like some people will try it just because they feel like, well, BT said that. No. So some people, they feel obligated, and they feel entitled to your energy because, hell, well, you've been saving the day, or you're pink Jesus, why are you not saving me? Or why have you turned my water into wine? Mind you, they're not putting forth any effort for themselves, but waiting for me to save the day. You're waiting for me to do your job. You're waiting for me to, and that's why I was like, you know what? Once I draw all the way back, and guess what? I became a new creature. All of that bloatedness, being full of crap, constipated, face breaking out, lashing out, all of that goes away because you don't have all these thirsty, parasitic, in a Great Depression, starving vampires hooked up to your damn energy, sucking you dry like you're a damn blood bank. So I've noticed that. I'm like, oh wow. So now I don't want to say that I'm an empath that has grown cold, but I've noticed myself lashing out lately. Like it'll be like, oh, yeah, can you do this? I think, yeah, can you do it your fucking self? Yeah. So I don't want to say that's me growing cold. Like perhaps that could just be me protecting my energy. Because sometimes it'll be like, because I'm normally like cool and comfortable. Oh, very sweet. Oh, how you doing? Me and the birds and everything is beautiful. But then if something comes around that I know I don't need to be entertaining, I might bite. I might be like, okay, you get the F away from me. Or I might come out of that angelic energy to bark at you, or to show my teeth, or, show those fangs that y'all got out right now. I might come out of that angelic energy and show my bloody fangs. And then you'll be like, oh, now you're clutching your pearls. Oh my God, oh, she's mean it. No, she's protecting her energy. Because I see you trying to hook up your vampiric, parasitic, recession suckers. You're trying to hook it up to my energy, and I'm noticing. That's why I'm barking at, get away. You see what I'm saying? And once I do that, that's me protecting that energy. I need to protect. If you want me to remain a pink Jesus impersonator, I have to protect that energy. Otherwise, once I come to Terminator, it's going to be hard for me to turn that off. So that's why I'm like, if I'm running for my life, or if I'm protecting my energy, respect that. Because again, it's not like I can come to you for salvation or prayer or a reset. So back up. That's why I say, if you're getting rejected by me, obviously you're not returning that energy. You're just suckling on my energy. I don't need you suckling on my energy. Okay? Yeah, so for those who might thought, oh, you're mean, you're evil, you are selfish. No, I'm none of those things. But I will protect my energy. And that's what I've been doing, protecting my energy. Yes, I'm an empath. Yes, I can save the day. But who's to say that I'm going to save yours? What makes you think that I'm obligated to save your day? Who are you? And can you save my day? Again, you want me to pick you up, clean you up, and put your bones and tape your head back on when you fall down the stairs? Where will you be when I fall down the stairs? Besides watching me and recording me. Okay? That's all I'm saying. So anyway, hopefully all are well and all are safe. And hopefully we learned something as far as, appreciating that empath. If there's someone around you who's very loving and caring, who that will, be there for you and do for you, and genuinely, it's a huge difference between me doing for you genuinely and be doing something because I want something for you, or it's a tit for tat. That's another thing too. All generosity isn't good generosity, because it's like, oh, here, this is one for all. Like I say again, if I'm handing out, oh, this is free food, and I'm giving out a bunch of food, and you might think it's me being generous, but really I'm poisoning people. Just like how they were doing with those poison-filled blankets. Oh, you must be cold. Oh, you must be hungry. And then it's a catch to it because these blankets have been compromised, or this food has already been poisoned, and maybe that's why I'm giving it to you. So again, if it's not genuine, like this has come from genuine love, and it's truly genuine, to where there is no strings attached. If I'm doing something this is for me to do for you. Therefore, we're both happy. Versus me doing for you because now I feel like I own you, or now I feel like I done harmed you. I don't operate like that. So again, it's hard to find people that are genuinely loving genuinely caring and genuinely generous. And again, if you find those people are me, I'm very, very rare. Very rare. You find people that are rare, you take care of them, you appreciate them, you love them, you respect them. You don't take advantage. One thing you don't want to do is take advantage of a damn earth angel. You don't take advantage of somebody with angelic energy, because once they feel like, oh, I'm a good person going bad, trust me, once they turn into that Terminator, you're not gonna know. That's the worst venom that you want. It's from a sweet angelic being. You do not want to feel the wrath of that. You thought Bill Gates of hell or Trump or the devil was bad? No, and you don't want to piss an earth angel, because you won't see the hello. You can be clutching your pearls, crying, and you ain't gonna know what to do. So again, if you don't have love and appreciation for an earth angel or for someone who's genuinely empathetic, then you stay the F away from them. You can't feed not feed on their energy. If you can't feed their energy, like, oh my goodness, wow. Through admiration, love, kindness, and retribution, you give back. You don't just suckle on someone's energy. You appreciate them. Oh my God, thank you so much for your light. Oh my goodness, now I can see. I just want to say appreciate. Thank you so much. Don't be up there just sucking up all their light to where now you done suck the energy down to 2%. And then now you feel like something and you're going to leave the empath for dead. It don't work like that. Be well.